Yay. Life.
Send me back, please.
Alright, so I think I pretty much caught you up, Nox, but I will do the standard recap anyway, just to give everyone a refresher, because we've been away for a week as well. You, at the start of last session, you had bumped into an invisible, I don't remember what I called it, giant robot thing. What did I actually call it?
Yeah, that'll do.
Covert's
Not a
uncle.
shield guardian.
No, it was
Covert's great uncle.
an iron golem, I think. I think it was an iron golem. Because he had the Fist of Doom.
Yes. Big robot, moving on.
Right. It was a giant mechanical machine that attacked the party. They...
As opposed to non-mechanical machines.
Yes. As opposed to the machines that aren't mechanical. The ones that run on batteries.
I'm pretty sure that's still mechanical.
No, it's electrical. It's electrical. He pushed you guys around for a bit, knocked some of you about a little bit, and you managed to keep him in the corridor, which made the fight tougher for him, and you knocked him down. You then realized that he was going to get back up again, because nobody's ever going to keep him down. I'm sorry, I had to throw that in there. One of you... exactly. One of you, I can't remember who first, decided to remove the head.
Tasselhoff?
I know.
Was it?
I know I removed it, but I don't remember if it was my idea or not.
Okay, well, in any case, you removed the head and asked Hasselhoff, because he was smaller, to crawl in.
Yep.
Which he did. He suddenly felt an immense pull against his, against himself from inside of him, and some beams of light started forming from his hands and going into this slab with ruins on it. He quickly backed out, and I believe you discovered that it was repowering him back up. Somebody, again, apologies, I can't remember who, decided to try and crack him open to get at this ruined slab.
That was Gandalf.
And he attempted to, failed the first time, succeeded the second time. Oh, also, a very painful noise happened when Covert stepped near him. Like two microphones being pushed together, or feedback from a microphone, I think is what we established it as.
Yeah, that's what we said. Yeah.
You, again, my notes don't tell me exactly what it said, but it essentially said that it would become the ultimate mechanical being and would drain the magic from others to keep itself going. Essentially, is what the ruin read. Given that, you all decided it was a good idea to chip away at the slab to try and break off the ruins so that it didn't function anymore, and that seemed to work. You then decided to continue on your journey, where you ran into a portal. People decided that you were going to go through the portal since the darkness was closing in behind you. Siggy attempted to go first, saying that she wanted to make sure nobody got hurt, so she would go first. Ganadon with the same mindset of nobody getting hurt, told Siggy that he was going first, and Siggy agreed to go second after not hearing any screams of pain from Ganadon. So Ganadon went through, and a voice was heard that said, "Interesting, the long cut."
No.
Yes.
For Ganadon, it was the shortcut, and
Nope.
then for Siggy, it was the long cut.
Nope. 100% the other way around. I know because I know where you are, so if I did say that in the previous video, which I will go back and look at after this, I made a mistake, but it is definitely the other way around. You are definitely the short, he is definitely the long. So yeah, apologies if I did say that the other way around last time. It might have been a mistake on my part. I will go back and double check afterwards. But yes, that is what it is. So if I did say it the wrong way around, it is now this way around. Apologies. But yeah, you are definitely the shortcut because I know where you are. That's how I know that I'm so certain on that one. Siggy then waited for that message to play out of the long cut. Made sure there was no screams of death, and went through herself. The portal then again responded with, the shortcut. After hearing those two things, I think Covert and Tasselhoff decided it may be better to pair up, as it seemed that it was either doing something different, since it said different things when different people went through. So Tasselhoff decided to sit on Covert's shoulder, and they went through together, where the portal said, "Oh, you return." And that is where we left off. So, Kothar, you are now stood outside the portal where everybody has just walked through. Yes.
Okay, first question. Am I in room 22 or back where the other people are on my map that I'm seeing?
Oh, hang on. I'm on the wrong map because I'm all over the place with a few maps. Hang on. Let me get back to where you are. You are... Sorry. Over to this one. You are up here with everybody else.
Okay. Second question then. Was the torch passed person to person, or what's the torch situation?
What is the torch situation? I don't remember
torch
if
is
it was
with-
mentioned.
Covert and Tasselhoff.
Yeah, we did pass it one to the other, so I guess
Get it on.
technically I would have given it to Kofar before going through, because of course the person where the darknesses would need it. So
Okay, right.
Okay, so I can assume that I have the torch.
Yep.
Wonderful. Okay. Kothar listens, doesn't hear... I think you told me I don't hear anything, either good or negative, coming from the other side.
No.
Besides the voice.
The only thing you heard last was, you return.
Okay. Kothar... That was weird. Then we'll assume that they returned to the start of the dungeon, and we'll head to room 19 here.
Okay.
I know it's not the first dungeon. And this is where my plan starts. So I have the torch. Kothar is going to use his knowledge, knowing that this is the Ladies of Darkness's mixing pot. And is going to see if putting the torch in the mixing pot will either end this thing or give her the power over it, one or the other. So either I imagine it's going to end the darkness, or it's going to spread the darkness real fast.
Oh. You asshole. I planned so many different things, and not this.
how dare you change the plan in a week?
Oh God, are we?
This is the part where I also might mention I might whatever.
Okay. Right. Yeah.
I'm going to put the torch in there and then wait about 10 seconds, then feel my way back to the door in between 7 and 8.
As soon as you drop the torch in, the torch goes out due to there being liquid in there. Make me a Constitution save as the darkness starts to swirl and feels like it's clawing at you. You pass out. You feel very faint all of a sudden, and you drop to the floor.
Okay, cool.
I will come back to you because I have plans. I just need to tweak them a bit.
Oh, we're all gonna die. It's okay. Proud of you, Nox.
1 and 2 is total. 3 and 4 is Tasselhoff and Covert. Tasselhoff and Covert it is.
Thank God.
So I know that you're currently in a corridor that looks very much like a sewage pipe. I do not have a map to represent this, unfortunately.
It's fine, because it won't be long.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, after going in there, he's gonna pause for a second and look at Hasselhoff on his shoulder and say, wait, did it say something about you return? The voice?
You asking? Sorry, you asking me?
No, Hasselhoff.
Oh, okay.
Here.
Jack.
They don't even know what's going on with my plan. Perfect.
Yep.
Do we ever know what's going on with the Kothar plan, though?
I do. I don't know how it's going to turn out, but I know what's going on with it.
Can you hear us, Jack?
I moved him in and out in case it was a connection issue, but I assume not. He didn't put anywhere that he was going to disappear, did he?
He didn't message me.
No.
Alright.
Well, Siggy, it might have to be you.
Please. I'm not ready. I only have one way to go, and it's I only know one thing about where I am, and it's 6 hours.
Good force, Sticky. You could be surrounded by darkness that may or may not be eating your flesh and bones, and you're unconscious. It could be that.
Yeah. You could have gone through the portal. You could have gone through the portal.
I could also just walk out the door.
You should have. You should have left. You should have followed Siggy's dreams and left the dungeon.
Kothar's plan was to drop this in, hope it worked, and then just leave anyways and follow Siggy's dream. But hopefully saving you guys some dick in the process.
Yeah, look, follow Siggy's dreams, go and marry her fiance.
Jim fiance, perfect.
I mean, I presume that's Siggy's dream, so there we can go. She's
That-
given
that-
you permission, go on.
Yes. Go marry Shump.
Go marry Shump.
He's a great guy. He can't. He's got really bad handwriting. He can't read very well.
I'm having this really weird dream that I'm going to marry a guy named Chump.
He's an orc.
An orc guy named Chump. I'm assuming half orc guy named Chump.
Full orc.
Oh, full orc. Perfect. An orc and a lizard folk. Meet at a bar.
God. It's gonna be a beautiful wedding. Siggy's
Alright.
dad is there. Did you message Jack?
Give me 2 seconds. Alright, we will jump to you though, Siggy.
Alright.
Yeah, so Siggy, you notice, I believe we left you in front of a building with a door on it.
And I knocked on the door, and some guy screamed 6 hours, and I was like, oh, I know this dude.
Yep.
Kind of, to an extent. I know his cousin, twice removed from the other part of the dungeon.
I mean, it could well be.
Probably, maybe. Oh, 18 gold. Great. Alright. Alright.
Oops, I'm pushing the wrong buttons. What do you do? Do you continue on past this thing, or do you open the door?
I'm gonna continue on past. I'm not Tasselhoff. I'm not gonna pester the necromantic skeletons until they attack me. Continue on. Have a nice day.
Alright, as you continue on, you see it getting a little more forest-like.
Kind of weird for a dungeon, not gonna lie. And I'm not saying I've been in many dungeons. Also, she's talking to herself in by the way. Just say, oh no, I'm not talking out, like, not talking to you guys. She's talking to herself. Not saying I've been in many dungeons, but, you know, the ones that I've seen in, like, pictures, they don't have forest in them.
As you get there, Siggy.
Here, like, at the edge, or right here?
Just step forward,
Right here?
yeah.
Okay.
You notice a smell of, you know when you burn, what am I trying to think of here? Like, oils, like burning oils that smell nice.
Oh, incense.
Yeah, I know what
Yes,
you're talking
that's
about.
the words I was looking for. Oh. Hello?
Oh, I put him in there just
Oh.
in case. Cause
Oh, I wasn't sure if he'd moved himself up there. Okay.
After we finish juggling Drac.
I thought he'd put him. Oh no, he can't. It's yeah. Never mind.
You guys done juggling the wizard?
No.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. You smell these incense. Burning.
Mm-hmm.
And after a small while, it changes to a very sharp, bitter smell. Make me a Constitution save, please.
Serious? Oh well.
As you're overwhelmed by this smell, you want to go up here.
Okay. Is that the direction of the smell, or am I just wanting to go away from it?
You, for some strange reason, wanting to go up here. You can't really tell if the smell's coming from here, but it's certainly stronger down here. as you get up there, in front of you is a big room, like a king or queen's bedroom, very royal looking, full of gold candle stands, pictures, a big, huge bed.
Place I've ever been in. Except for Lola's house. I guess I walk into the room. I really don't have anywhere else to go.
Alright. Yeah, as you walk in, now the smell is very strong. And you hear a female voice. Who is it? Who's there?
Just someone who's lost.
Lost?
Yeah.
You sound uncertain of if you're lost or not.
Well, I'm definitely lost.
When you say you're lost, do you mean your purpose in life is lost?
I think I've just lost my way, really.
Now, again, you're not being clear in life, or...
Just in general. I'm lost. I don't know where I am. And I need to get back to my friends.
Your friends will survive without you, surely.
Probably, but as to whether I will without them is a different story.
You see, I've been watching you.
Kinda creepy, but okay.
Well, wouldn't you watch someone who's wandering around your home?
Probably.
So, on the one hand, you try to protect them, but on the other hand, you don't think they need your protection.
Well, they don't. Not really. But...
Then why cause yourself
mean...
so much trauma to protect them?
They're my friends.
Yes, but they protect you, do they not?
I mean... Yeah... sometimes.
And do you see them at the brink of stress as you are?
No, not really.
Then clearly you're doing something wrong.
Really?
I used to be the same. Do all these things before they do things that will hurt them. Stop all these things before they do things that hurt them. Doesn't work. They'll do it anyway. What you can do is be there to clear up the mess and make sure they see another day.
Oh.
Anyway, I'll leave those thoughts with you. But what you're doing doesn't help you or them. Now, what's the real reason you're here?
In the dungeon or just in this room?
Both would be a good start.
In this room, well, there was a really strong scent, and when I went towards it, I got a piercing headache, so I came over here.
Yes, it does have that effect on some. And
In
the
the
other.
dungeon, my friends wanted to get an item out of here, and I'm here to help them find it.
Well, I'd say you're in the right place. Where are your friends?
We got separated at a portal type thing. Can't say it was one of our better decisions to go in separately.
Well, the first person always ends up furthest away. The second always ends up closer, further away, closer to their... Let's say it enjoys sending people to their least desired thing. So, you tell me you're here for this item, but you're the closest out of all of them, so clearly you're not.
Well, they're the ones who really wanted it. I've been trying since day one to get out of here.
So that means one of your friends is by the exit.
Sounds like it, from what you're telling me.
Now we need to work out where the others are.
Yeah.
And how do you propose to get this item?
Kodo just went on mute. Okay, never mind.
Anyway. What was the question?
How do you propose to get said item? Because I'm sure you'd like to return this item to your friends now.
I'm not entirely sure. I know it has some, not so nice properties, and, there's bound to be some kind of, demon things protecting it. And by myself, I'm not going to be able to, defeat the things. So, I haven't quite figured that part out.
That's the first time I've been called a demon thing.
Oh. You're the one protecting it. I'm so sorry. I, didn't mean any offense. I was just assuming. I'm so sorry. I'm really sorry.
Enough. I know you meant nothing by it. It's interesting, that's all. But yes, it's here with me. My husband ordered me to protect it. Requested. Ordered was the wrong use of words.
Well, you used ordered first.
I had the choice, so it wasn't an order.
You were the one in the coffin, weren't you?
Yeah,
Hmm. That's... He built this dungeon, this whole thing.
Both of us did, yeah.
It's nice as dungeons go, and that's coming from someone who absolutely hates dungeons.
Hmm. Well, I'm
Not that
glad
I've been
you
in many dungeons.
appreciate it.
I saw the inscription. I can't remember. Did they read it out to us? Did they read out the inscription to us?
Which
To the rest of
one?
us?
The one in the coffin, yeah.
Yes, I believe so, yes,
Right.
I did.
Yeah, both of them.
Alright.
So.
We we saw the inscription on your coffin. I'm really sorry that you and your husband couldn't actually have kids.
You hear it go silent for quite a while. Yes, it was unfortunate. But it is what it is, I suppose.
Jesus Christ. Well,
Problem?
I mean, I said Jesus Christ out of character.
Okay.
Dogs next door are.
We
going
can't hear
crazy.
them, so you're good.
Yeah, I figured they're over like an acre of land, so I'm hoping that you can't hear them. They're just distracting my brain from actually working.
Mm.
I'm trying to figure out how to respond to how to try and work around how I'm supposed to get this orb from this ghost woman.
So, I suppose it's down to business. You want what I have, and I don't intend to give it freely.
Want is a strong word.
You need what I have?
Well, my friends need what you have. And as much as I'd love to bring it to them, there is a strong force in between me and it. And I wasn't really intending to die down here.
So you wanted to get your escape?
Pretty much.
And what if I showed you a way to escape without it?
I mean, I'd probably take it. My friends would be very upset with me if they ever found out that I was like, feet away from their magical orb thingy, but, I don't intend to ever tell them that. If I do get out of here alive.
You hear her mumble something under her breath, and something opens up in front of you, and she just says, "Go then."
Really? Just that easy?
If you don't intend to take the orb and all you need is to leave, go.
Thank you. If my friends do make it here,
They won't.
don't kill them too hard.
I mean, you're leaving. It's little concern to you anymore.
Alright. Goodbye, then, I guess. And I leave. Get out of the dungeon.
Alright.
Good job, Turtle.
Now we find out that Slayer actually was planning to kill me all along, and when I walk through this door, it's actually a door of death.
Yes, we haven't figured it out.
I am going to... Where's my map of teleportationness?
The map of death.
Piggy, where are you gonna be?
Death.
Oh, we're gonna have to go find you.
Actually,
We have a
Total,
boat.
go
What?
ahead and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3,
Oh,
6, 7, 8,
low, I
9, 10.
think.
I don't like the way he said, Tortle, go ahead and.
I can't
Because that
remember
usually
how to
ends
do
up with
this.
me making a roll that I'm not going to be good at.
Yes, it does.
I know we all rolled a direction last time. I don't remember what dice it was though.
How do I roll? Is it just that?
/R.
Oh, it
whatever
is. Okay. Total, roll, if you put slash, space, D24, roll me 2 of those, please. Mm-hmm. 1, 2,
What did you
3,
want this for?
5,
Where are you
6,
putting
7,
me?
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2,
That's all
3,
squares.
5, 6, 7. Oh dear Christ.
Yeah,
Putting me in the middle of the ocean?
No?
It's not. The question is on what map? The world map?
Oh, the way you said that! Where am I going?
Oh, what map is? Yes, a very good question.
Do you all see that?
No,
War map?
because we're on different maps.
You should. Oh. Okay, hang on then.
You're all on different maps, so.
I'm still in the dungeon.
I see Siggy on the
Okay.
entire other continent.
Yeah.
Don't worry, Monday we'll find you. We're
I'm
going
gonna
to
have to join Monday group now!
Quite possibly, but I mean, you
Great.
are pretty damn close.
Ender and Aelin are gonna be ecstatic, but like, jeez.
Ah.
Alright, so
Fuck.
Siggy's Turtle's gonna make a
Yes.
character for the Sunday group. And they're gonna-
Always exactly where I want it to be, as far away
Hang on.
from the dungeon as possible.
Sorry, say that again, Nox?
So, Turtle's gonna make a second character for this group. For
Mhm.
Sunday, and Siggy to the Monday group. Perfect.
Good thing I already had a character planned, right?
Ah.
Oh,
Right.
God.
We will switch to covert now and continue.
Shall we say that, like, Retcon and say Tasloff got teleported in here, but somewhere different? So he isn't with me, or what shall we say?
I'm just gonna say that he responded with, yes, that's what the voice told you, because I don't see why he wouldn't tell you that.
And we'll just say he's motion sick from the portal. Isn't talking much. I didn't get motion sick, so. Alright then. Presuming that return means that the person that lives here isn't actually here right now, he's going to turn around and go back into the room.
Alright.
Because this is a sewer, it leads out, it doesn't lead further in. They probably didn't put the orb in the sewer.
Mm-hmm.
Presumably.
Yeah, you walk back in, you see bits of scrap and alchemy bottles and bits and pieces all over the place on the different tables.
Like on a quick scan of the room, how many doors are there and where are they?
The only one door here is the door you came through. Just know how to get back in here.
can I make, let me see, like, maybe an investigation check to see if there's anything particularly, like, of note in here, like anything that stands out, or might, any devices or anything like that might basically get me out of here, because I presume he doesn't want to walk through a sewer every time he wants to leave, so...
Mm-hmm. So you're looking for some form of magical item or contraption that leads
like
out here?
some kind of contraption that, perhaps doesn't have an obvious use to it.
Alright. Yeah, go ahead and make an investigation, I would say. Go ahead and make it advantage, sorry. I should have said that before you rolled, my bad.
I'll roll again, that's fine.
19.
19.
You don't see anything that you think could be used. But make me a... Oh, no, because it's not the same. Yeah, make me a history.
17.
Because I think we established that's where you left, wasn't it? That this looked very much like Falwick's work here.
Yeah, we established. Yeah, this looks exactly. This is how this is how he stacks things. This is how he organizes things.
Right.
This is, like how he keeps his rooms.
You remember Falwick leaving in a very strange way, in most times, usually regarding a rope.
Sorry, what was that?
You remember that Falwick used to leave in very strange ways from his workspaces, usually regarding a rope.
Alright, I'd like to look up. Is there any, like, trapdoors or anything like that with a rope attached to them?
No.
What about the floor? Just scanning the floor quickly. Is there anything, any trapdoors on the floor?
There's no trapdoors on the floor, but there is a rope here on the floor.
Do I remember specifically what he used to do with it, or do I not remember? Because it was a while ago.
Give me another history while I actually check how it works.
That's the 10, so...
Oh, okay. Let's see.
Kind of, sort of. Hey, look, it was like 50 years ago. I don't know.
No excuse.
I'm sorry, my memory isn't 50 years long. I had to get a new memory chip, apparently.
He used to just seem to throw it in the air, and it worked.
Alright. Before I try anything with that, I'm gonna... Oh, gotta look, I guess less investigation, more perception this time. Just one last kind of scan around the room just to see if there's anything. Like, not even a way out this time, because I can see the rope now, but just anything interesting or of note or anything like that.
Sure.
Like anything like, oh, I haven't seen him have that before or something.
Okay, right, okay.
Or any, like, blueprints or anything like that as well.
There's a table of blueprints of different things. There's also some things that... How do I describe this? A lot more potion making things than you remember.
Alright.
A lot of alchemist stuff.
Yeah. Which table has the blueprints on it?
I don't know if you saw that ping. Yeah, you did. Perfect. Alright.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna try and look through it for anything, any models that look like it could be my model, or at least an earlier or later version of me, basically. Or the same model as me.
Hmm. Um. There's a lot of earlier models of you.
Yeah.
Nothing to date that seems more recent than you.
Can I find the blueprint for? Let me just check. 411. Which is a model right before me, so.
Okay. Yes, I think you'd still have that because that's fairly. I mean, I say fairly recent. It's still a good while, but it's still. It's not, like version 1 where it's probably no longer even relevant. So yes, you can.
Alright, just gonna pocket that. Then put the blueprints back as close to how I found them as I can.
Make me a sleight of hand on that to see how well you do that.
Yeah.
Okay. I shall remember this.
Do I notice that I have not done it very well?
Make me an insight.
Making all the checks. Ooh, that's a crit.
You know that Felric has a very keen eye for this kind of thing. That is not good enough.
Okay. In that case then, I'm just gonna... Well, there's no doors or anything, so I'm just gonna flip the table over and knock all the blueprints onto the floor.
Alright.
And I guess also, yeah, because I don't want him to think it was me, so I'm going to, along with knocking that, I'm just going to... Because I don't want him to know that specific one was missing, or he'll probably figure out I was here, I imagine. So, I'll just kind of go around and take random things off their tables, like a random cargo gear or something here, especially anything that looks like it might be valuable.
Okay.
So it looks more like it was just like someone came in and robbed the place, basically.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't have to tell me exactly what I got now, but yeah, just random bits and bobs, basically.
Alright,
that would look valuable to just someone scanning the room, going, "Oh yeah, that'll sell."
Okay.
Or something.
Okay.
Yeah, just place a bit of a ransack.
Mm-hmm.
That'll throw him off a bit. And let's go over to this rope thingy.
Alright.
I'm gonna kind of... I don't remember how I used to do this, did I?
You know that he threw it up in the air and something happened that worked?
Do I remember if he held... I presume he held onto the rope and then threw the other half in the air, or did he throw the entire thing in? Okay, I'll do that then. Wait a sec. How do I hold one half and throw it in the air at the same time?
Aha! Well, you could kind of swing it to get a bit of momentum, and then just kind of,
You also have the other guy on your shoulder.
You do,
Yeah.
and he can help.
Right, so using one of those two methods, I will get it. I will do that. I will throw it in the air while holding one half of it.
As you throw it in the air, the rope seems to disappear into a small circle that has opened up above you, and is now just hanging there on its own.
Can you climb a rope with one arm?
Yes, you can. It takes some strength, but yes, you can, because you can also use your legs to keep you there while you move yourself up again.
It's
So.
a little awkward.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I will try and do that.
All right. You will enter that. I shall be right back because I'm going over to Kothar now.
Am I dead yet?
It's the question we've all been waiting for.
Yes.
Is he dead yet?
Am I dead yet? And did anyone else yet?
Where's my... Where's my... Oh god, I pushed buttons, oh no! Where's my fucking map gone? Hello? Map? Map of
pressing buttons.
Doom?
They're on the world map, just so you know, too.
Huh?
On the world map.
I'm trying to look for my actual map. Oh, there it is. Nope, that's not the right map.
Nope.
That's not the map we're looking for. Where's my entire fucking dungeon map gone? Hello? Did somebody steal my dungeon map? Am I just blind? Or has Roll20 just been weird? No, it's me. I'm blind. Never mind. It looks like that. I forgot.
Yeah.
There it is. Alright. Kothar, you seem to wake up with a very groggy head. All around you is a thick mist.
Blackness? Or is it at least dissipated, or is it still pure black?
It's as if it's fog. Now it's a white fog as opposed to the black darkness that was before.
I think I got it. I think I'm doing good. I look around. Is the cauldron still next to me?
No.
Or no. Okay. Well, either that means I've been transported, or cauldron disappeared, or I'm dreaming, or I'm dead again, or everyone else is dead and I'm the only one left alive. I like the last option. Has to be the last option. I guess I'm looking around, seeing what all's near me too.
You can't really see much. The ground underneath you seems very marshy, very like swamp-like. But anything really much past a couple of feet in front of you, you can't see. That's how thick the fog is.
Okay, I'd like to slowly get to my feet and slowly walk around to investigate more of the area, so I can see more of the area.
Right. As you start walking along, you notice that there's a couple of trees here and there, a few noises from creatures, a couple of frogs and things you would find in a swamp. And as you continue on, you hear tribal drums banging in the distance.
Okay, so either I fell asleep for long enough the dungeon reset itself, or I'm no longer in the dungeon. Because there's someone banging on the drums. I don't think animals do that. Animals do not do that very often. I'm a druid. I probably know this. I said very often, by the way, just so you know. So I might still be the only one left alive, but probably not. Darn. I head towards the beating drums cautiously.
Alright. For this, because I want to... Where's my other man? Let's put you someplace else. Ah, here we go. This works. I'm gonna actually put everybody else over here so they can see what's going on as well.
Please.
I'm just here hanging from ropes on my me.
Give me a moment because I forgot to put these already. I don't remember what they're called either. There they are. I did get them. Nice.
I put Kothar on the map. I don't know where I'm supposed to be at though.
That's pretty accurate positioning. So yes, you can keep yourself there. Well, I put these on because I already thought I'd put these on.
You were right, it was animals.
If it's animals, it's just gonna make Kothar think even more that everyone else in the entire world died.
Mm-hmm.
Not small scale, has to be large scale.
Go big or go home.
Yeah, you,
Ziggy already went home.
yeah, she did.
I wouldn't say she's home, but she's not in the dungeon anymore.
Ziggy feels
What the
way more
what
at
the
home.
fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck are those? What the
Ooh,
fuck are
grunk.
those?
Those things are fun.
I know.
Or are they simultaneously really ugly and really cute at the same time?
Because they're fun.
They're like baby versions of something I hope they're fucking not.
Yeah, so you hear some chattering, which I assume, although you don't understand it, you'd know what creature made it since you're a druid. So, I'm gonna say that you can safely know that these are grunts, because you'd have heard it before, like I say, what you can't understand it. Same way we can't understand what the birds are saying to each other, we know it's a bird noise.
Yeah, okay. Then, since I know they're grung, I would like to look around me for something that's a suitable peace offering. And also
okay.
say to myself at the same time, oh, grung. Everyone still could be dead. Perfect. And then I'd like to try to find a peace offering, then approach the grung if I find one. Which might just be like food they can eat.
Okay, that's what I was just gonna ask you. Looking for like, yeah, you can find food that they that you know that they enjoy quite easily around the area. That's also a reason why they're here, because it's quite plentiful in food they enjoy.
Okay, so yeah, I gather up a bunch of food. Probably enough for like 6 or 7 people. I'm either assuming that I can't hear all the voices, or that I'm assuming that I don't hear all the voices and all the drums because some people are quiet.
Right, makes sense.
And then I would cautiously approach the clearing, like down here. And I can only see like 3 feet in front of me, so then I'm slowly heading map north direction.
Alright. Let me see, because he is on disadvantage because of the fog, so that is a 12, which is they don't seem to stop what they're doing as you wander closer. They seem to be continuing to chatter and beating on the drums.
Okay. Yeah, I want to get about there, so I can tell they're close, but I can barely not see them. Then just go offering, and then put a piece of I'm assuming it's like a berry kind of thing in my hand. Hold it out in front of me the way the berries are dangling towards the ground, and slowly walk forward while saying offering in Old Draconic.
Okay. This one here kind of makes a startled noise. Steps forward, and then as soon as he gets a good sight on you, lets out a loud screech and runs back over here and starts chattering furiously to the others.
Okay, I would like to sit down, arrange a smorgasbord of food, at the same time start writing in Draconic. Friend, or no, it's a second language. I can speak decent in this language. I am friend, mean no harm. Share a meal with me. I don't know if it's draconic or not. I doubt it, but it's or not draconic. Sorry, druidic.
Okay. That makes things a little different. Alright. For the purposes of these, I may tweak what they know and do. After about a minute of him chattering away, the others kind of cautiously walk up here. He comes back. And then, all of a sudden, these two step forward and start, as if they're praying to you.
Or becomes God.
Oh, that's an option that is interesting. Okay. As they, I'm assuming, kneel down to prayer on all fours, and okay. As they lift their head, I want to slide food underneath them. That way, when they come back down, they see that there's food for them. The food for them, and not just for me to show off, kind of thing.
They stop for a minute, and look a little taken aback that you're giving them food, and then they will start to eat it.
Okay. Let me change characters.
Ghost Thar?
It's the only one I had easy access to make it Godthar. Okay. Then I guess I would also eat with them while I wanted to show them that I didn't poison the food. And 2, to be friendly.
Okay. You also notice that these two look a little more fierce than the other two, and they seem to be standing watch over these two as they continue to eat and partially worship you, essentially. After a little while, the fog starts to clear up a little bit, and they will, the two closest to you will get up and look around and then start excitedly chattering and pointing at you as the fog clears.
Okay. I will, as the other two finish eating, just offer food to the two that look like they're more guards, just in case they want it, not forcibly or anything. And then, since I assume they don't take it, put the food back down on the ground, and then write out I am Kothar. What is your names?
Take them a minute as they cock their head to one side as they read it, and then they scribble back. You help us with fog. You are one from gods, yes?
I am one chosen by the ocean. Never met a god before. Unless the ocean's a god.
There you will quickly scribble back. Yes, yes. Of the water, yes.
Yes. What has the fog been doing?
Causes strange visions, see things, and sometimes big monsters, but they still try they still can attack us, even though they are only part of the fog.
Okay. I do not have Gust of Wind prepared. Darn. Let me make sure that is true. I don't have any. Dermatology needs to know about flames. Nope. Okay. Guidance, bonfire, Congo line, dermatology, sick plan. Okay. So yeah. That does not sound good for someone or for a clan made of so ferocious creatures as the Grung, to be scared of something. How long ago did this fog start?
They look and kind of start drawing circles on the ground. This many days, and you can see 2 days. They claim it's been going on for.
Okay. 2 days of fog. Has anything else happened in the last week that's been interesting? Like someone new move into the area?
They pause for a moment. And then, yes, the ground shook. And then stopped. And then fog.
Now, don't. No, that's a bad idea. Bad idea, Nox. I was out of character. I was going to make the ground shake. Then I realized that these things might attack me for doing so.
No, probably.
Did something open up when the ground shook? Like a crack in a tree, but in the ground.
We saw nothing.
And that is indicated, because I haven't explained my take on not draconic,
Druidic?
Druidic to the actual Discord or to the actual chat yet.
Mm-hmm.
In Druidic, at least the new Druidic, it's more like the plant-shaped words. So like I can make a tree limb crack in half, and that would indicate the crack of a tree limb, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, go on.
They will shake their heads and go, not that we saw, just... Oh! It's happened once before, but no fog. Well, it happens many times, but usually no fog.
Is there a pattern when it happens?
4 hours.
Every 4 hours, this
Yep.
event happens. Even after the fog, it's been 4 hours?
Yep.
Okay. And Slayer.
Mm-hmm.
How long does it feel like I have been asleep based on my stomach contents? Like, was I extremely hungry when I woke up, or just mildly hungry?
Mildly so.
Okay. So it hasn't felt like I've been asleep for 2 days?
No, definitely not.
Okay. Oh, there went that deal. Every 4 hours, the ground shakes. I want to have it always prepared to cast Slayer.
Mm-hmm.
Dermatology, when the ground shakes next, I want a Dermatology of the ground shaking to see if it either makes it worse or cancels it out.
Okay.
Just so you know.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know, this is me to the Grungan, do you know where it is biggest shaking at?
Yes, just down from here. And he kind of motions from the direction you came from.
Okay. I'm going to go look down there and see if I can see anything that's causing the fox. Anyone want to come with me?
Yes, we will help you fix fog. Yes.
Wonderful. Well, shall we be off? Or I guess, do you guys want to finish eating first, and then we will be off?
Yes, eat first and fix the fog.
Okay.
Alright. On that note, I will switch over to Turtle.
Damn it. Hey, where am I?
I need to find a random forest map. Do not associate this random forest map with any other time you've seen this forest map. It is entirely different. It's just the same map.
It just looks the same as every other forest we've ever been in.
There was the possibility it was a fight, but it was not put there as an intentional fight. No.
Right, I don't know how to put my own token on page, so I need you to do that thing for me.
Siggy, make me a nature check, please. No, survival, sorry, survival is my bad. That's a word that I was supposed to be using.
It does not make my fuck any less. Okay, my fuck is a little less.
You know that you are extremely close to the town that old Peggy lives in.
Damn it.
You are about a day's travel away.
I want to go home. Great. Let's go to the place where, you know, the woman that I want to murder is. Wonderful. All by myself.
You start heading towards Provenport?
I guess. I don't know which way is Provenport, Slayer. I don't know.
Provenport would be down.
Great. Wonderful. Amazing. Oh, shit.
As you get about there, make me a perception check.
Not persuasion. I don't need to persuade my. God damn it. I don't need to persuade anybody here, except maybe myself to, like, you know, keep going. I should have persuaded myself. Yeah. Hey, I don't see shit. Let me keep going.
Let me check something. What do you know? Mumble. You hear some language you don't understand. Quite a big booming voice. And then you hear a language you do understand. That's the language of the orc.
My fiance.
You hear them. You hear them respond with, "So, when are we killing this thing?" And again, you hear in the language you can't understand something being said.
Are they in front of me?
It sounds like it, yes.
Great.
Let me get this ready actually because I haven't. Let me find some random field. Some random field, perfect. I have a random field map.
He's forcing me to talk to people, guys. Siggy's gotta get her talking skill up.
Siggy's good at talking. She doesn't activate it very often.
Siggy is good at talking. Portal is not.
My point. Yeah, and again, after the deeper voice you don't understand has said something, you notice that they respond with, wouldn't it just be simple to go in, kill her?
Oh, Lord. I say, ah, Lord, out loud.
Alright, let me do a thing. Hang on a minute while I set this thing up. Because whilst I had it in my mind, I didn't get all of them ready straight away in case you didn't use them, and I'd have 6 different things ready and then not have them. So I'll just take a minute to pull the appropriate
Did you
things
not expect me
onto
to
the map.
leave the dungeon?
Hit or miss. I had the stuff in my head ready for when you did, so...
When?
No, but
You
you
knew I
didn't
was
have-
going to.
Yeah, and notice you didn't have ready what I was going to do.
This is true.
It's because nobody knew what you were going to do.
You think you know what I'm going to do? You are probably wrong.
Right. Let's roll 2. Oh.
No, I didn't think that was rule 2. I thought rule 2 was going to split the pot.
Built a die.
Oh, that's D&D rule 2, not actual.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, they're out in force tonight.
Just get all those good rolls out of the way now.
Yeah, so that way, you know, when everybody else gets into fights, they don't die.
Jesus Christ.
This orc is smarter than I am. Great.
There you go.
There's the old
Finally.
Instantly you hear a shout from the thing that you can't understand, and the orcs go, "Hey, who's there?"
Don't mind me, just a humble civilian.
Hang on, let me pull you to the... Are you stepping forward a bit so that you're in their line of sight now you're talking to them?
Yes.
Okay.
Listen, Sagi has lived with orcs for a long time. If they can't see who they're talking to, they attack.
That's very true. That's very true. Give me a moment to...
Ah, yes. Orcs. I figured it out. Did the thing, Slayer. I'm on the page.
Oh,
I did the thing.
I already did it. You're at the top.
Oh. Well, I was not supposed to know.
I mean, that's good that you worked it out, though, because now you can do it in future, so perfect.
Yes, that big fucker that you showed me that one time, and then Sue was like, hey, guess what he can do to you? And I was like, what's that? And then you killed Bread. Because Bread had no stats.
Alright.
Knows wisdom.
Welcome back to the bakery talk, Knox.
Oh.
Welcome.
With you then?
I'm because
You don't. They look over to you and go, you don't look like much of a humble traveler.
well, I mean, every traveler's got to have something to defend themselves with.
And why would you need to defend yourself?
I mean, haven't you heard? Bandits and all. I've heard. I was attacked by some. Wasn't that long ago either.
Where?
Well, it was far away, but it still happened pretty recently.
I said where?
Over by Peacemore.
Isn't that across the sea?
It is.
So how did you get back here if you were over there recently?
It's a long and uncomfortable story that I really, really don't like.
It's either the story or my blade, so you better start telling it.
I got teleported over here.
He looks to... Let me make sure I've got the right one. Yes, he looks over to this one. That's something that can happen. Let me show you this one. If I can. If I can remember how to do this thing. It's not... There we go.
There you go.
Oh, she doesn't look that much different. But this one looks a lot less bashy and a lot more Tasselhoffy.
I get what you mean. I get what you mean.
She looks for a minute and I've never seen anything like that. And I can do quite a few things.
Oh boy.
So, what teleported you then?
It was this dead witch. She opened a magic door and told me to get out of her dungeon, and I gladly got out of her dungeon, because the only other choice was her killing me.
The witch ain't dead yet, we ain't killed her.
Not that witch. Oh, and by the way, she's a hag, not a witch.
Don't get funny with me. She's an old woman that casts spells. That's a witch.
Well, when you go fight her and she, shapeshifts, have fun, because that's what's gonna happen.
So you work for her?
Nope. This is what I've been told by someone else who wants to kill her. Frederick told us that.
How do you know so much about her if you don't work for her?
Well, she tricked me into thinking that she was a friend, so I knew a little bit about her. Then I met someone who told me the truth, and now I know a lot about her.
They, at this point, look to the huge troll in the middle. Does she know too much? He will say something in the language you cannot understand. Boss says you better leave before you taste my blade.
Gladly. And turn around and leave.
Okay. Where's my thing gone? I will. Which direction will you try and attempt to go, like around them to get to Provenport, or are you just going back?
I'm just going back. I didn't want to go to Provenport anyway, but it was really the only place I had to go, so now I'm just leaving.
Alright, I will move you over to here so you can tell me where you're leaving to. Where would you be heading?
Well, the only other place I know is Hamp Hills. I'm assuming I know where that is, so I guess I'm going there.
Okay. Yeah, makes sense. I will come back to your travelling in a minute. As Covert is just back, we will go over to Covert.
Perfect timing.
Indeed.
Going to Hamp Hills.
So you didn't die.
I did not.
Good job.
Nobody's died yet. So far. This is very interesting.
You sounded so disappointed. Nobody's died yet.
I think that was more of a note of surprise than of disappointment.
Especially since I gave myself more or less to the darkness.
True. Alright. Covert, as you walk up this rope, yes, you just stand sideways and walk up the rope.
On the map. Not on map.
You're not on map?
No, I am on field map.
If you
should be on this map.
move their icons to the player banner, and then you can just move the player banner. Otherwise, they stay on that map.
Oh yeah, I might as well just put you all as back to a banner now, shouldn't I? Because I'm just moving you all around with this now. I only did it separate before, was because you were all separate, and I wanted to show you separately what you saw. But now I'm just showing everybody everything well, so that people aren't just sat there looking at nothing. There we go. Now you should all see trees.
Wrong.
Yes.
Now you should all see a house.
No.
What?
You forgot socket.
You left me behind.
But you're not anywhere. You're literally not anywhere. The only person that's separate
I'm on the
is
field map.
Ganadon.
With the orcs and Siggy.
Try to
You left her to watch over me and make sure that the orcs didn't kill me.
You're under the banner. Hang on, let me just drag you back off the bottom then and put you back up here. Because you're not on the field map for me.
And it might be that socket needs to refresh too.
Yeah, it might be. So if that doesn't work, tell me and I'll... Oh, there we go.
Yeah, you weren't anywhere on my thing, but yeah, I had to just re-drag you on, so that's fine. Alright, as you climb up this rope, you enter the room above that looks like somebody's living room. There's a big fireplace, a few chairs, nice carpet, a few pictures and frames around the wall.
Again, on a quick scan of the room, how many doors and where?
None.
Yeah.
There is no windows either.
So it's still underground. Probably.
You can safely assume so, yes.
Yeah. Right, so... fireplace, paintings, all that sort of thing, and it's just one room. There's no doors to no other rooms.
There's like a curtain, and you can hear noises coming from behind that, so that might be an archway or opening.
Stealth mode engaged.
Activate stealth.
Ooh, that's 13. Oh, that's 5. Well, never mind. I was gonna say, how did I roll so low? I only rolled 2 more. That's 15.
Hang on,
I put on my token.
my roll 20's been weird, and it's cutting half the screen off.
Oh god, it's doing that again.
Let me refresh a minute.
Yeah.
For this we can. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. We can use this map. Targets 4. It just looks different, so I'll put you in the door. Well, actually, no, you would have been where you were, yeah, because you came up there. So essentially, you came up in the into the middle of the room there. So we'll use this room as the room, and the noises are coming from over here.
Then keep it there, and see if I can hear if it's voices or what sort of noise it is. And where in that other room it seems to be coming from.
Alright. It seems like it's it sounds like a clanging of metal, like what you would hear at a blacksmith or somebody working on something.
And there's a curtain, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So if I bend down low, can I kind of peek under the curtain?
Yes, you can.
What do I see? Whose feet do I see? Or no feet, tentacles?
This is what you see.
Legs.
No, on the wrong layer. You see 3. You see a man banging on a anvil, and this stood next to him on one side, and this stood next to him on the other side.
It's so cute.
And I can see who it is, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Did he have these things with him the last time I was there?
No.
No, it was a new edition. But also, they're all sideways, by the way.
Oh yeah, I turned them to make them fit, but yes, that's sideways. I turned them as a group
He's
instead of.
lying down. Well, other than that. There we go. Right, gonna slowly go away from the curtain, backing up.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I forgot they have a thing too, don't they? Hang on.
Yes, they do.
His thing is diabolical, but theirs may not be. Where's my things of doom? There's one of them. What's yours?
Behind that 15.
Where's your
Don't do it.
passive? What's their passive? How do you determine a passive?
Your perception modifier plus 10. They just have into the wizard modifier plus 10.
Okay. Ooh, that was close, but not enough. And where's my Doggo of Doom? Doggo of Doom? There he is.
Go.
There's the Doggo of Doom. Nope. You're lucky. You're lucky.
Sneaky boy. Gonna back up. Apparently, not apparently. Like, hey, I know you created me, but I'm your god now. It was burned.
What is this?
Because I gave you a hot dog. Apparently, yeah. I mean, I guess it kind of is. Anyways, seeing as there's no doors, again, I presume he gets out of this place using a rope. So I'm going to try and throw the rope up again. And hope it doesn't fall on the floor and make noise.
I'm trying to think
Oh,
of...
do I still have the rope, actually, or was it left in the other place? Like, did I climb up and then...
The hole is still open, with the rope dangling down.
So in looking around, is there enough rope in this room?
Give me an investigation.
12.
There is not another rope, but you do think there's some other way he leaves here? But it might be hidden.
Well, I'm gonna presume it's the rope, because that worked the last time. So I'm gonna pull the rope up from the portal and throw it in there.
Oh my god, okay.
It worked before, why wouldn't it work now?
A portal...
I don't know that the DMs say it sounds like it won't. Saying things makes it sound like it will.
Opens up again above you with the rope.
Oh, it will. Okay. Up we go. That didn't make a noise, did it?
No.
Didn't go like whoosh or something.
Activating, opening portal. What's that?
I'm very quickly.
Activating the intruder alert to open the portal. Open the portal now.
Let me see a description of this, because I need to know a new description for this thing, because this one won't have things that have done things that do things.
Poor Slayer, he can't use his things anymore.
You go through, and it's just a cube of 4 balls. You're just inside a room with 4 balls and nothing else. You can't really... It's just a black room.
Alright. I'll try looping one last time and see if that doesn't do anything.
I'm concerned for your well-being now.
Because... I want to get out and there are no doors.
I mean, there might have been a door in the other place hidden away.
What do you mean in the other place? You said it's a black room. Could I not see a door?
No, the Felwick room. I was like, there might be something hidden. And you're like, I'm gonna try the rope again.
Well, do I have any indication that it is dangerous to keep doing this?
Make an Arcana check.
Okay.
Yes!
19.
Yes, you do!
Okay.
You distinctly remember Felwick saying he had a way to enter an extra dimensional place as a means of hiding and or escaping. This is it, and you're just going deeper into it with no way back. to put it politely.
There we go.
Please tell me that she left Tasselhoff back in the back.
I'm sorry, Sockets, I had to stop that one because I didn't know what the fuck to do because you were just going to get lost in a dimensional plane somewhere and die. So I had to put an end to that one.
Fine, I don't need to eat.
And that's true.
Sleep. I would have been fine.
So I'm assuming with that knowledge,
Fine,
you don't pull the rope up, closing the hole, you go back down instead.
oh no, I climbed down, yeah.
Oh,
Fuck.
darn.
Thank fuck for that. Ah.
You all thought I was the safe one. No. I was the one
You-
that's threat.
You were the one that was going to end up stuck in a dimensional box somewhere. God knows how
Yeah.
many feet up. Okay.
So back to the room with clanging in the background.
The clanging has stopped.
I'm gonna listen and try and pull the rope down first.
Mm-hmm. You don't want it to make a noise when it hits the ground, right? So make me a sleight of hand to see if you catch the end that you pull down.
I don't.
You do. Perfectly fine.
It's nice being a rogue.
Huh?
It's nice being a rogue sometimes. Alright. I'm gonna keep the rope. Let's see, it wasn't in this room, was it?
No.
So I'll keep it on me. Can I hear anything now the clanging has stopped? Can I hear footsteps, voices, anything like that?
You can hear him mumbling to his companions. This thing only lasts about an hour. Those people that were arriving, whoever they were, probably gone now. Probably safe to go back, right? Yeah.
Does it sound like he's moving at all? If I look under the curtain, is he moving?
Sounds like he's packing up his things.
No. And do I have any idea of what this hidden thing is that he'd use to get out of them, the rope?
Make me another history check. See if you can remember what he used to use. No,
Nope.
you do not. You know that the rope is usually escape measures, and now that he said that, you remembered that it's usually drastic measures for him to use that to basically not be found at all, because nobody,
Yeah.
you know, he's on a different dimension at that point. But he wasn't fond of using standard doors. That much you do remember, because he said they get too easily kicked in.
Right. Is there anywhere for me to hide then and wait for him to come out?
There's plenty of tables to hide under, behind, yeah.
With how tall he is, would you be able to see under the table? 'Cause he's quite a small boy.
He would have to bend down still,
And
I
there
would
is-
say.
And there is he does have a dog thing. doesn't
That's
he?
true. Hiding will come with its standard risks of maybe being seen, but there's places to hide.
Actually, there's a rope as well. Maybe hiding. Is there any like supports on the ceiling? Anything like that? Because higher up might be a good idea.
Unfortunately not, no.
Let me check something quickly.
Covert casts a very strange spell and makes her fly.
I'm just thinking of any quiet ways of making some kind of hole near the ceiling. I do not, unless you will not hear me hammering a pittance into the ceiling. I think you would. Quite possibly. He's old, he's not that old.
You should have done that while he was hammering, then time it to his hammer strikes.
Yes, that might have worked actually. That had potential.
That was a good chance.
So yeah, I'm trying to think. I think the table might be a bad idea just because of the dog over there.
May I offer a random suggestion?
I was about to say something stupid, so sure.
Is there any loose floorboards that you could pull up, hide behind, and then pull back down?
Yeah, but they creak. Probably.
Depends on your roll. And they haven't creaked yet. That's Slayer's mentioned.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I didn't think of that, so I'm gonna do stupid plan. 'Cause well, Cobra is concerned he's gonna get seen if he goes under a table, and there's nothing else, right, other than tables, really.
Tables, boxes, all things that that you know you'll be hidden by, but there's
I
the
don't know what
chance.
direction he's going either, so
Right.
it might be a little awkward to know where I'm hiding from. So I'm gonna do something. It's probably not gonna work, but as far as I'm concerned, it's
So
the
for your
best
hiding
chance
thing,
I've
he'll
got.
be coming through this door and going somewhere into this room, so you can hide in this room somewhere, or whatever you want to do.
How far are the curtains? Like,
What do you mean? How
lot?
far are they?
That was the wrong thing. How big are they, basically, from one end to the other?
So how big's the archway essentially? That's the curtains
Yeah,
are on.
yeah,
Okay. About 8 feet tall.
What about wide?
1, 2, about 2 feet wide.
That won't work. I was thinking it was like a divider thing between the rooms. Never mind, that idea won't work. 'Cause I was thinking of maybe passing through the curtain from one. Like, thinking of it as like basically a big curtain separating, like, you know, the room. If I could manage to go through as he's going through, basically.
That
You know, going through the other end of the curtain.
could work. But
Not in a 2-foot doorway, it won't.
that's true.
Like high by.
Well, you
You
can,
saw nothing.
If you're
I do not trust free.
if you're like on the very top of the door because it's 8 feet tall, I don't think you're going to hit anyone at least.
Mm.
I'm just gonna have to go with a box or something then. I'm just gonna go with a box that would be easy for me to go around without bumping into anything. So basically to be able to keep myself on the opposite end to him.
Are you putting a
I
box
guess
on
I
your
will.
head?
What?
Are you going? Did you say you're going in a box?
No.
Oh.
Behind a box.
Oh.
And making sure it's free so that I can move around it if he moves somehow.
Oh, that's where I got confused. I thought you were Metal Gear Solid in this.
No.
Going in a box and walking around.
No. Let's just say that box is actually there and I'll go up to that one.
Which one, sorry? Yeah? Okay. Alright.
Put my here, and I'll reroll stealth.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
I love it when Covert rolls high in stealth.
I do it a lot.
I know.
He walks over. Hang on, let me just. Here. You took the rope, right?
Yeah, it's with me.
Right. He looks to the other two creatures behind him and goes, I didn't take this rope away. Where is it? This thing starts looking over here, and this thing starts looking over here, and he starts looking under this table. such a good job you didn't pick a table.
Great. So he's not gonna be leaving anytime soon, so I can't see how he leaves. Actually, I guess I'll wait a bit longer. If it really seems like he isn't gonna leave until he... Well, actually, judging from his personality, do I think he's gonna search his entire room before he leaves? If he thinks there's something amiss.
Yes, he's very paranoid.
Right. And those two creatures don't look particularly smart, do they?
No.
Right, so do I even think they're capable? Yeah, no. Oh boy. Okay, we're gonna try something. It's looking under that table, right? These next.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'm gonna slide under this end quickly of the table
Okay.
and start making my way up to him as quietly as I can.
Okay.
And once I'm near enough to him, I'm gonna drag him under the table.
Okay.
Alright.
Go ahead and make an acrobatics check.
Interesting.
$18.
22. As you start to pull him under, he'll shout out, "Something's here! Something's here!" And he will grab at whatever part of you that's holding him.
One arm, I presume.
You're using your feet to grab hold of him.
That's probably why it didn't work.
Where is it? I can't find it. I can't find it. It was there because I saw it. Huh? Oh, I don't. I'll just have to put it back on again. Hang on. Come on, Roll20. Load. Thank you. He can. Hang on. I'm sure. Let me just make sure something here. Hang on. Yeah, he can. That's what I thought. Wait. Yeah, he can. Yeah, he definitely can. I saw it there. Yeah, right. He will reach out and grab hold of you with a shocking grasp. And I think a 23 hits, right? Yes.
Yep. I will hit.
For 10 lightning damage. And he clambers back out onto his side of the table. Come out here!
I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna. I presume I have to reroll stealth, right? Because I got shocked.
Yes, if you're trying to sneak away again.
Yeah.
He knows you're somewhere in the middle of the room, but he does not know exactly where.
And if I can still, are we going into slight combat rules now? Will I move a certain amount and then they do something, or?
I think at this point, for a moment, we're gonna switch back to Kothar, and then we'll come back to you. Because that seemed like a natural stopping point there, where we're gonna move into another section of your part. So.
And I'm here. I was hoping to play either Tasselhoff or one of the two NPCs.
Oh, okay.
It might be better if Tasselov really was somewhere in there, because I think he would have wanted something to do with this, so... It might be better if he was somewhere else in the room or something, and I just missed him or whatever.
I don't know how to deal with that one.
Because otherwise I'm just gonna leave with him, and he's not gonna get to do anything.
Well, that's not. That's kind of as much as I don't want to say it like this, but that's not my problem.
He decided, I guess, don't know if he decided or what happened, but he's not here right now, kind of thing.
I can't. I mean, as unavoidable as his condition is, I get that, but also I can't stop session. I can't cut your whole segment out for this entire session just because he'd want to do something here. It's just an unfortunate situation that, will have to be. Again, I know that he couldn't avoid it, it's his condition, but again, at the same time, I'm also put in a predicament where I can't really stop everything going forward because of it, so... if you... I don't know how to deal with the Tasselhoff thing, because I know that I wouldn't... I can't ask him if he minds somebody else playing him, so I don't want to go ahead and do that, because he was like, well, I wouldn't have done that, I'd have done it like this, so he's still missing out on playing it anyway.
Yeah, I'm saying that I think it's best he doesn't know, for this.
Yeah. Okay. Let's switch over to Kothar for now, and I'll keep thinking on that one.
Okay. Okay, so I lead the group of Grung, all four of them, plus the god, Coast God. God, sorry. To where they told me to go to.
Alright, which is essentially back to where you came from. Which is like an open, swampy marsh field.
And I'd like to investigate around that area to see if, like, the fog is pouring out of a hole in the ground, if there's a key opening that has fog going out of it, that kind of thing.
Okay, make me an investigation check. See what you see.
This is the fun part. I'm going to burn my inspiration on this.
Okay.
Which is not an advantage. It is normal. Yep, still burn inspiration because I already said it. Come on. Ha. Ooh, crit.
Oh. I don't remember what I put as those. I know they did different things.
Your face cards are crit.
Where is the...
If not, it's 15 plus a lot.
Where did I put the thing again? We did this last time, didn't we? Oh, it's in rules. Here we go. Jack, in combat. I haven't got an out of combat one for that, have I? No. Of course I haven't. The only one I haven't got an out of combat thing for. Oh, out of combat for face cards. Will give you more information. Maybe NPC names. Maybe the name of a spell used. Blah blah blah. Very situational. Depend on. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. So, you think this fog is some way linked to the darkness? You can't see any way that it's coming in here, and there's no opening or cracks or any object is pouring out of, but you know that you landed here, which was from the dungeon, and from what they've told you, it seemed to start happening roughly around the same time you all triggered the black darkness.
Okay. Then I'd like to... for right now, just cast, I guess, Moonbeam, and then just move it around the area, see if I can break whatever spell is going on, which I doubt it, but it's a thing to try.
Okay.
Because it's a cube, cylinder cube that I can move as a bonus action on every turn for 1 minute. So
as you do this, the fog seems to kind of hit the outside of the cube and then kind of not be able to get any further inside your cube there.
okay. But I don't seem to like break anything.
No, nothing else happens other than it essentially having the same effect as the torch for the darkness.
Okay. It is radiant. Torch would possibly be radiant. That's concentration. I'd like to bubble blast a bunch of random things too, in random directions while moving this thing. Cause it's Moonbeam is bonus action to move. Bubble blast, aka Sacred Flame, is action to cast.
Mm-hmm.
So seeing if that also disperses some of the fog.
Yes, it does. As the flames, every time the flames shoot from your hand, all the fog surrounding the direction the flames were cast kind of move and leave a path, and then fog starts to close back around it once the flame is gone.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is, using these two systems together, figure out, is there like a point in which the fog starts to roll out of or not?
A point of what, sorry?
A point of like if there was like a door, the point of where the door would be, kind of thing.
Okay. As you seem to be like kind of looking around, the grungs will come up to you, and they'll start whacking the ground at your feet, and they'll say, or they'll write it down for you as we were doing before. Big circle comes here and then disappears. That's how you got here. That's how everyone gets here.
Did you guys get here through the big circle?
No, we were already here.
Ah. Okay. Oh, first off, sorry for invading your home with this gigantic beam of light and bubbles. Secondly, the circle is right where I'm at now.
Yes.
Okay, I would like to step back and then move everything to the circle that they pointed to, and tell them in the process to not stand where the circle is at.
Okay.
They'll get hit.
As you do so, you seem to start to reveal. It seems to start burning a circle, and it looks very similar to the portal that you were at earlier.
Okay, there's a portal there. Is it a drawn portal, or is it more of a? I guess is there something that I could like erase the lines on to then stop the magic?
Make
Because
me
usually for like portals,
Mhm.
either it's like a dimension door where it's instant, or else the ones that I've seen are like the teleport circle where then you can cross the lines out and then it doesn't work.
right. I guess you would know that being a magic user anyway. This one looks more like a dimension door portal, as if it'd been cast, as opposed to markings on the floor keeping it there.
Okay. Then I guess I'm going to dig. There's nothing above me. There's nothing that I can see. So I'm going to dig and see if what I see about, like, I don't know. I'm going to dig for a while.
Are you digging in the portal?
Down in the... Yes.
What the fuck?
Hang on, no. First, I like to dig around the perimeter, from what I can tell.
Okay.
Make like to see if the portal moves at all when its perimeter is breached.
Okay.
And then if not, try digging in the portal itself.
Okay. Digging around the outside of it, nothing seems to happen other than you cause it to be like a little island, where you could now put a moat around the portal.
Okay. Let's just do it higher levels. First off, 10 gallons for each level. How many gallons do you think it'd take to make this thing a moat, Slayer? What
depends on-
level do you want me to cast, create, and destroy water at to make this thing a moat?
I'm going to say, since it wouldn't be that deep, you'd have dug around a little bit. How much does the first level fill?
First level is 10. Each additional level is another 10.
I'd say second level should do it.
Okay, I do that. Second level takes off my sheet.
Alright.
And so that doesn't work. First off, I've been using Mob Blast this entire time, so I cast Infestation on the portal
Okay.
to see, like, if the bugs that I cast through go through the portal, if they stop at the portal, what they do.
Okay. Some of them that hit the edge kind of just burn up. Some of the grungs also use their frog-like tongues to also grab some of the bugs. Some of them crawl into the portal, seem to disappear and be fine. You don't hear or see any damage to them.
Okay. So I tell the grungs, okay, we need to make a very big tarp. It's going to take me a few hours. I need some supplies.
They look and go, yes, we can get supplies, but you only have 1 hour.
Do you think I could do that with a cunning artisan? Make a very big tarp to cover this entire thing
It's more of
in an hour?
Yeah.
I don't think an hour. I think it'd take me 2 or 3.
You could definitely make it, but I'm gonna leave your luck of the hours to a D4.
Okay. I guess there's no real rush for me besides the ground shakes, which then means I cause the thing to go off and see if that does anything also.
True.
Hey, look at that, it's 1.
Nice. Alright.
I'd like to put a giant tarp over this to try to contain the fog, and hopefully no one else comes through this portal.
Okay.
There's a killer moat around it, by the way.
Yes, there is. There is a deathly moat around it. Yeah, as you finish making this thing to cover up the portal, the ground begins to shake quite violently.
I also make the ground shake. As is my held action for the entire thing.
Mm-hmm.
Mine's harmless tremors. For a
Okay.
minute.
They seem to be meeting with the way the ground shaking, and where they meet, it seems to lessen the shakes. You're kind of causing like a counter motion. And it's causing it to be less intense and more spread out rather than in one place. But other than that, nothing else happens.
Okay. And I've seen the tarps over this portal.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. guess with that, Kothar would like to set up watches and then take a long rest and prepare different spells.
Okay. Alright.
He is trusting the Grung to set up their own watch, and since Kothar is a god, Kothar doesn't need to be with them, but at the same time, Kothar is a generous god, and so Kothar would take a watch.
Alright, on that note, give me a moment, I'll switch over to I'm thinking if we do one more round of Siggy and then hold fire for Ganadon and Tarzov to be back.
Okay. Can I take my long rest first off?
Yes, you can.
Okay, so nothing happens. Perfect.
Yeah, nothing happens during your watch. Again, the ground shakes about halfway through your watch. But other than that, nothing happens. No one comes through the portal. The portal still stays there, which you'll note was not there before you triggered it. Well, it was not visible, should I say.
Okay. I guess, final question. Does the tarp appear to go from like a flat tarp to getting more like a bubble, or does it stay constantly flat?
It seems to stay flat from what you've seen, flat across it. So, and not even that there's any air or anything coming through the portal that's causing it to flap or anything like that either.
Perfect. Okay. That's all I have for right now.
Alright. Alright, we will go around to Siggy, and then we will... we will then, I think, just so that, because like I said, just so that people might want to interact with that particular moment, and I don't want to push too far without Ganadon's thing going off either.
Yeah.
So, I think it might be better to call it a little earlier.
Okay.
If everyone is fine with that?
That's fine.
Yeah, or else we can do one of Siggy, then one of me again, because I'm alone. And I have a plan for me, too, of how to deal with this thing.
Where's my thing gone?
I don't know. I don't want to be here anymore. Get me off this map.
Give me a minute. Right, yeah, you are traveling back to Hamp Hill? Alright, yeah, make me a D100 roll as you travel along the roads. Let me get up my thing of doom.
Get your cards off of away.
My thing of doom's not loading. Damn it!
You try. Why are you trying?
Load, PC. Load my thing of doom.
Load the thing of doom so Slayer can finally get rid of Siggy.
It's still not loading my thing of doom. God damn it!
If only I could take myself off of this map.
My PC just sounds like it wants to take off at this point. It's like, okay, bye, I'm gonna take off to the moon now.
Moons are fun.
Same.
Hang on, let me do this instead. I'll just look it up this way instead, since my file won't load for some reason.
Apparently your PC really just doesn't want you to do the thing of Doom on Siggy.
I mean, that works.
Your doom is that you're now level 20.
Yeah, as you're walking along, some random shadow drifts over you.
Ah, fuck. I look up.
You don't see anything.
I squint my eyes to see if I see anything again, because, you know, as we know, squinting your eyes helps. Fucking shadows. I continue walking.
Alright. Yeah, you continue walking, and it's starting to get early evening now. So you will have to set up some form of... Wait, let me just double check my statement before I say this. Also need to mumble and type as well.
Mumbles. And
where's my map?
give me the map.
You said... Oh, no. Never mind. Scratch what I said. Because I believe that we
What
said...
you said about what?
I believe that we said 15 feet was a day's travel, correct?
Yes, I believe so.
Then in that case, never mind.
Okay, it's not early evening. Thank God.
It's getting
Siggy's
there.
Not ready for her. Siggy's not ready for her first night without her friends yet.
It's getting there.
Her first night alone since that first time we were in.
Make me another D100, please.
Okay.
Oh. Oh.
I don't like that.
Oh. Could you make me a dexterity save, please?
Fuck you.
As you start to walk
And fuck
forward,
you.
the ground in front of you falls away, but you notice just as you go to take the second step and back up.
What the fuck? Why does this keep happening? Why do things like this keep happening to me?
Give me a moment. Yeah, within about just as it gets to where you're thinking, if I was out in the wilderness, I'd probably have to stop. You arrive at Hamp Hill, and I will pull you across to there when I can see it and find it.
Okay, someone's being real nice to me, and I don't get me wrong, I'm happy about it, but at the same time,
Many hums.
Alright. You just, fuck, okay.
Bitch to it! Bitch to it!
Fuck you. Fuck. Okay. Alright. Just get on an actual square instead of a split square. Okay. I just show up in town and then the first thing I say is, fuck. The doors are just like, what? How? This bitch just teleports into town and starts cursing?
The guards kind of notice you, don't really do anything, because, you know, you're not doing anything out of the ordinary, you're just arriving in town, so...
Well... I only know one place to go, and it's the potion maker. So... I'm gonna go visit the Boom Boom Man.
Okay.
I think it's your strongest potion.
Is that how you want to word?
I have no idea. Is it still early evening?
Yeah.
Or like, okay. So like, what like, is it time for like, would people be going to bed? Like, would the stores still be opened?
The blacksmith you passed at the top is definitely shut.
Okay. I'm gonna knock on the Potion Man's door.
You'll just hear a kind of a blustery voice. Yes, come in. I've got my hands full here.
I walk in.
Now,
hello?
did they say mix the green one with the blue one? Or was it the red with the blue? Or was it all three? Maybe it was all three. And you just see him pour three things together and start shaking it.
I stay right next to the fucking door. I keep the door open just in case we need to run to the fucking
Pal, what do you want?
I was here a couple, like, weeks ago? Was it weeks ago or months ago?
Weeks. Yeah, weeks.
I was here a couple weeks ago with a friend of mine, and we stopped into this potion shop. We didn't buy anything, but I stopped by in town, and I remembered the potion shop, and I thought I'd stop in to see if you had anything decent, you know, to sell. Or just, you know, just because, just to stop by.
He looks at you and goes, "Are you here to steal from me?"
No, not at all. Not that good at. I wouldn't be that good at it anyway, honestly.
Make me a perception check. It's just that they're talking to him.
Fuck.
Never mind.
My perception. I can't see shit today.
He's still. No, you're not. You're no longer seeing sound.
No, I'm too happy about not being in the dungeon anymore.
He's still shaking this potion as he speaks to you. He goes, "Well, I'm not quite sure what you want."
Neither am I, to be perfectly honest. I'm a long way from anywhere familiar to me, and Yeah, I'm very, very confused.
Well, maybe you need to stay somewhere for the night and think things through in the morning?
Yes.
Well, the inn's open.
Where is the inn? Could you point me there?
You would have walked past it to get here.
Well, I mean, listen, I've only been here once and we didn't stay the night.
Yes, well, it's just out of here, and it's the first building you come to.
Thank you. Good luck with your potion. And,
Make me one more perception check as you mention his potion. This thing is
there we go.
starting to smoke quite profusely.
Excuse me, sir, you should, like, put that down and maybe take cover?
What do you mean? Look, it's fine.
I grab him and put the potion out of his hand and then throw it on the ground and then take us out of this frickin' place. I have to make any rolls for that?
Yes, make me a dexterity save as you throw it onto the ground, smashing the glass open.
Hey.
Alright, and let me roll one for him.
Is it okay can I, like, body block him? Like, when it does
if you're going to do that, then you'll need to make another dexterity saving throw for disadvantage.
Just at disadvantage?
Just roll me another one, and I'll count that as your disadvantage from the first, so I'll take the lower of the two.
Okay.
So 23, alright.
It's not that much lower.
A mixed up potion. What, let me look at my things here. That plus that. 17, alright. Yeah, as it smashes onto the ground, there's a massive explosion that pushes you both back. You're blocking him, so he will take less.
Should I take?
6. Actually, make that 8 because you're blocking him, so you're taking some of his as well.
Okay. Oof. All I say is oof.
Why did you throw it on the floor, you fool?
Well, it was gonna blow up.
It only blew up because you threw it on the floor.
It was gonna blow up either way. Would you rather if it blew up in your hand?
It was not going to blow up.
It was fizzing. It was fizzing pretty well.
That's
dude.
what happens
It
when
was-
you...
it was-
Have you not seen potion making before? These things smoke.
It looked like it was gonna blow up. It looked like it was gonna blow up.
Well, young lady, if you've got something that's going to blow up, is it logical to throw it on the floor and let it blow up the entire place?
Did it blow up the entire place?
There's quite a bit of explosion damage across the shop. I mean, you can see, you can also see that this is not the first time there's been explosion damage to this shop. But that's not the point.
I've been here before. I mean, would you rather it blew up your shop or your hand? No response.
It was not going to blow up. I suggest you leave and find your bed.
Fine.
You seem to be disorientated.
Fine. An experience. I almost blew up. I almost did die then.
How many almost dying can you do in one session?
All of them.
Yeah, we've done a decent amount and we're missing 2 people. God knows how many we would be doing if those 2 were here.
Alright.
I will go around to Covert to wrap up the night. We have come to a decision that Covert would have told Tasselhoff to stay down below as he climbed up the rope, just in case there was something up there that was going to get them caught or seen. That way, at least one of them was still able to rescue the other. You okay with that, Covert?
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Alright. Where's my thing of mapness? There it is. It's that one over there, so I need to pull you all the way over here, so you'll have to go here first.
Hi, dragon guy.
Here next.
Hi, dungeon.
And
With lots of
Coin.
graffiti. Coin.
then here. Now, you had stealthed underneath the tables and Felwick was looking for you. He knew that you were in the middle of the room somewhere.
Yeah. I want to try and run up to one of the top tables without him seeing me.
Okay. You made... Where was your stealth? Was it like a 22?
18.
Oh,
It's
18.
start on my counter.
Oh, nice, thank you. Alright.
It's the blue one.
Yeah, he wouldn't have seen that. Yeah, he... Oh, my fucking roll 20's gone weird again. Oh no, it hasn't, never mind.
Roll 20 is always going weird.
Hang on, is it? No, it hasn't, okay. Well, it's still kind of half cut off the edge of my screen for some reason. I assume it doesn't like me having two screens and it's bitching about being on half of a screen and not on the other. Hang on, I mean... No, we just don't want to... Okay, never mind. Fine, whatever, roll 20, it's fine. I'm sure it's fine. Yeah. So he continues to look under these tables, and if I'm on the right, apparently I'm not on the right layer now. Oh, it's been weird, and I can't move tokens. I'm not sure which. No, I can't move tokens again. I don't think. I can move that. I just can't move tokens. All right. Let me refresh a minute.
If you can move the map, you're probably in the map layer.
I know. I was checking if I could, because I went on every other layer and couldn't move the tokens. So I was like, well, can I move the map then? And yes, I could. Yes, I could. Now can I move tokens? There we go.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
No technical difficulties, Hillary. Just honk the fuck out.
Okay. I wasn't sure at the time because you were still there, so I wasn't sure if Discord was doing the same thing it was doing to Nox, and then obviously after a while I realised that you probably had fallen asleep. Due to that, we are about to finish the scene and wrap up, but
I will watch the thing.
yeah, so what we said was, because Taslov wasn't here, what we said was Covert had found a rope in the previous room and had worked out that this is very similar to the person he knows about, so he threw it up and asked you to stay downstairs while he went up so that both of you weren't potentially caught at the same time and you were able to come up and rescue him if needed.
Okay.
Right. Yeah, so Fadwick is running along these tables, looking underneath, screaming, "Where are you? I know you're here."
I'm gonna move over here. I want a clear sight on the little bat thingy over there.
Okay.
Let me just see something real quick. Anyone know off the top of their head what a dagger's throwing range is?
I believe...
2060.
There we go.
What was that?
2060.
2060.
Alright, so I could throw my dagger at him at disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
That also.
I'll do that.
No.
What's that?
That also technically break your stealth.
Mm.
Yeah, I know. Can't keep forever, so. Oof.
That'll miss.
Ouch.
Didn't know. Oh, I didn't think it would hit.
Might have, you don't know. um,
Yeah.
fellow can go, come on, I can see you over there.
No, I'm gonna try and re-stealth again.
Alright. Where's
no.
my things? I had to refresh, so it closed all my sheets. Of course it did. Give me a moment.
The, like 1,200 sheets you had open.
He will make an active one because he knows you're over that direction.
Yep, he sees me.
I can see you under the table. Get out! This is your last warning.
Nope, I'm gonna try and keep going. Keep going this way.
Alright. As you keep going that way, assumably you're keeping an eye on him, right?
Yeah.
He disappears.
Uh-oh. How unfortunate.
Do I know what this might be? I've seen him do this before.
Make me a Make me a history.
21.
It's one of his spells. He likes to make himself invisible to give himself an advantage.
I'm gonna try and listen to hear where he's coming from now.
Alright, I will make a stealth with advantage. $21. Go ahead and make your perception.
Does he not have the same advantage that we have?
Huh?
Does he not draw cards for advantage?
Oh! No, that's inspiration.
Oh, right. Sorry.
It's okay. You know that he's getting closer to you from your right-hand side.
Could I try and grab him again? Not very well, but can I at least make an attempt to? Because he's probably gonna find me at this point.
Oh no.
Sure. Roll me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll call it 6 because I don't know that's but yeah. Roll me a d6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. You grab out here and feel nothing. And as you do so, in response to you reaching out, you feel an arm grab you.
That happened to be very shocking.
No, it does not this time.
You got me.
Give me a moment to... Obviously, you'll know where he is because he's grabbing hold of you. You were so close to grabbing him. He'll just pull you out, and then as he sees, he'll go, "Oh, I should have guessed. Why wouldn't it have been you?"
It's been a while.
Some might say too long.
Some might say not long enough.
Well, what are you doing here? Let's get the pleasantries off the table from the start.
Where is the exit?
Oh, that. That's the trapdoor under the table over there.
There are a lot of tables.
Well, clearly not the two that you've been under.
Which one?
He'll point over here. But, why leaving so soon?
Why would I want to stay?
Well, don't you want to come to some terms of agreement with me? Some kind of bargain?
No.
You do know what's inside you, right?
Yes.
So surely you'd wish to alleviate yourself from such control?
Not from you.
I don't think
Where
you'll...
does,
Go on.
where does the trapdoor lead?
Well, back to where you came from.
Then I'll be leaving.
Fine. I won't stop you. You will complete your mission for me, whether you choose to or not.
We'll see.
I see someone tried, and he kind of motions to your shoulder.
Yes.
And I see that you would have realized that they failed.
Ripping it out wouldn't work.
Precisely. I don't think you'll find anybody with the skills to relieve you of your burden. But if you don't want me to, that's fine.
Last time you opened me up, you put a bomb in me. Why would I let you do it again?
Well, I wouldn't need to add an extra one. I was thinking of maybe coming to some sort of agreement, a deal perhaps. Times have changed. Plans need to adjust to the new findings.
Well, at least you finally realized that.
Well, it's just an outdated plan at this point. The plan still goes ahead. It just needs to adapt to my new situation.
Either way, I have things to do. There's places to be.
My rope, if you please.
Toss it to him. Well, if he's let go of my arm at this point.
Oh yeah, as soon as he revealed it was you, he let go.
Right, yeah, I'll toss him the rope. Get up out under the table.
Well, your way out is over there. This won't be the last time you see me.
Off we go.
And you will be dropped back down to Tasselhoff. From where you left. It seemed to be, again, not a natural exit, because you didn't see this when you tried to use the rope before. So it's all very strange. And actually, the other reason I will call it there is because quite in fact, nearly all of you have done things I didn't expect, so I'm going to have to do some more prep. So that's the other reason why it's okay to finish a little sooner too.
What didn't you expect out of me? I did everything exactly.
Oh God.
I only told you I was going into the darkness. I didn't tell you what I was going to do in the darkness.
That's very true. And also that way then we can reconnect with Taslov next week, and Taslov can do things too. And hopefully Ganondorf will be here as well, so he can do his things as well. So I can get on with those as well.
I have no idea what happened.
No, I will catch you up next week with the recap, and if you've got any questions during the recap, then you can most certainly ask, and I'll get things cleared up so that you know what happened. Apologies to be wrapping up Draken as you just get back, but I've run out. I'm running out of places for them to go because they did a few things I did not expect.
Honestly, I don't know what she's going to do at this point. Her original plan when you dropped her where she was to go do a thing that would have gotten her killed. So
to give you a brief of what's happened now, Drakon, so you're a little bit aware, ready for the recap of next week. Siggy found a room with a woman in it who claimed to be guarding the treasure that you're looking for. She offered Siggy a way to leave and said that if that's all she wanted, then there was her way out and she could go. And Siggy was like, really? Okay, bye! And left. She got teleported across the ocean back towards Hamp Hill, where you originally came from. Kothar went and dropped the torch into the cauldron, causing the blackness to essentially consume him, and he is now in a land with grungs and fog and portals.
amazing.
Siggy
has no idea what she's doing. She's scared.
Covert was in the...
You forgot the most important part, Slayer.
Mm.
I am a god
Oh, that's
among
true.
these
Yes, yes. These grung are worshipping Kothar at this point. And Covert threw a rope in the air in front of you and disappeared up into this hole, which then closed behind him and disappeared for quite some time and is now back at your side. That's a very brief sum up, just so that you've got a little bit of an idea of what went down. And then of course...
Yeah, I'm gonna go watch the video.
Have fun.
Like I said to Covert in the middle there, I wasn't sure whether I should carry on, because as much as obviously you falling asleep wasn't your fault, I couldn't also stop halfway through and be like, oh, Draken's not here anymore, so we can't do that. So I was kind of in a place of, it's not my fault that we carrying on, but I also didn't want to carry on too much, so there was a bit of a dilemma there in the middle of what I should do. So we came to the conclusion that this was probably the best way of doing it, so that we didn't go too far without you. Because like I say, it's not your fault that you fell asleep, but also I can't. It's also not my fault that you fell asleep either. It's just a thing that happened,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
I think I'm getting my bout.
Right,
early.
right. But yeah, so we did
Because
carry
that's
on a
been
little bit.
happening the last couple days.
Mm-hmm. It was just like we just moved on to Tasselhoff and Covert's part, and Covert was like, the cave said this, right, Tasselhoff? Tasselhoff? Draken? Hello? And then we realised, oh, hang on, is Discord being a little bitch again? And then after a while, obviously, we came to the conclusion that your sleep had struck once again.
I was
Curse
so
you.
excited! I was so excited!
Oh, it's okay. We have next week. It's okay. We're all still
Okay.
separate. It's okay.
Yeah, if you want to go back up there and talk to him, you can.
Yeah.
Yes, the whole.
I honestly feel like it would be less of talking. Actually, no. With me, it would be more of talking.
Yes,
But
yes, good.
Maybe not the
See-
way. It would not be the outcome you'd be expecting.
That's fine.
That's
Half of
guess what?
half of tonight was not
Sorry.
the outcome I was expecting.
It started with the first 5 minutes of actual gameplay. It just going haywire because of me, and it never stopped.
Plus, the only thing that Slayer was expecting to happen was for Siggy to leave, and it was the only thing that actually happened to be expected.
Now Siggy's closer to the Monday group than she is the Sunday group.
I'm on another continent.
Oh my
Anyways,
god.
You would be proud. Siggy talked to people. Siggy talked.
Yes.
She did talk.
I'm not
Um,
proud of Siggy, I'm proud of Twiddle.
And didn't
Thanks.
die because of talking.
I
Mm-hmm.
didn't die
Both.
because of talking.
Hey, question.
Mm-hmm.
Does this man have a natural swim speed?
Who, Felwick?
I can't throw someone else.
Yeah.
I
You won't know till you
believe
find out.
Well, I mean, he can swim, I presume.
he has things. He has things, yes. Also, what the fuck is this?
So if I reach out with my mind and just go glub glub,
he has ways.
I appreciate your way of thinking.
does he hear a glub glub in his
Hmm.
head? Because I would know if he hears.
Wait, what are you doing?
Telepathically saying glub glub or trying to.
Much to find out next time.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave the suspense there, actually.
Okay. It
Um,
only works with creatures that have a natural swim speed.
okay.
On the next episode of Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, I think we'll leave that one there because I need to actually check if that gives him...
Oh, never mind. He's a humanoid. Yeah.
Yes,
the
he's
ability.
like you. He's a gnome.
Mhm.
That's the ability.
Yeah, aberration, beast, elemental... Oh, in that case, no. Definitely not. I can give you the answer to that now,
Do I
yeah.
get any response?
That response can wait till next week, because there will
Okay.
be a response. Because it says it can understand you. It doesn't say it doesn't happen if they can't understand you.
Yeah, I don't. There doesn't have to be a shared. Because it's mental, there doesn't have to be a shared language.
Yeah, so he may, like, I'm assuming the aberration and the beast and elemental get to understand what you're saying to them, but I would assume to
Yeah.
those that don't understand, those that aren't a beast, elemental, or monstrosity would still hear you saying something to them, but won't understand it. That's how I'm taking that.
If it's not one of those four, then I can't reach out to it with my
Oh, okay. Right, okay.
That's why I was like, how am I talking to Flame Ray if he's a fire elemental? But is he a fire elemental?
Mm-hmm. I mean, he could have a swim speed. He could swim through lava.
Yeah, it doesn't say that. It just says innate swimming speed. It doesn't say it doesn't say water.
Mm-hmm.
It just says innate swimming speed.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, leave that one with me, and I will come to a decision for next week when I'm plotting all the rest of this stuff that I need to now plot. I hope that was okay for everyone,
Hopefully.
and I hope that
I enjoyed myself.
Good, I'm
I
glad.
had to talk to people.
Yes, that's what I
and
wanted you to do.
I'm not dead.
Right. That was mostly my purpose for your section, was to get you more comfortable with I can talk to people and it doesn't always go wrong.
Right.
And I'm hoping that I also gave everybody enough amount of time each. Being separate is difficult to manage, going around to everybody individually.
Yeah. I thought that your timing for everyone was pretty okay.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you all for bringing such variety and weirdness to the session. I always like to see it.
You got a knock section. And not just wholly from me.
Yes.
I'm leaving, though, probably before you end stream.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
I did quite enjoy the stream, though. It made me feel better about my personal problems.
Good. Good. I'm glad.
As D&D does.
That's what I like to hear.
Even though I sit here and complain about the dungeon 25 times a session.
This is a bitch ass dungeon. I will give you that.
I know you were really listen. I like when I think about the dungeon outside of D&D, I'm like, oh, this is like the coolest thing ever. But then when I actually get to playing it, I'm like, fuck it, fuck this dungeon, fuck this dungeon. I fucking hate this dungeon. Fuck this dungeon.
Yep. Sounds about right. Alright, I will wrap up stream real quick. You're gonna disappear, Total, so I'll see you next week.
Bye bye. See you guys next week.
So you
Bye-bye.
mean see him tomorrow?
See ya.
Possibly.
Oh god.
Who knows if we go there? One day goes there, we're gonna have to
If you guys show up in Hand Hills.
Yeah.
I think Siggy still has to check into the inn, so.
Delicious.
Alright, I'm skedaddling now. Goodbye.
Alright. Take care.
Say-
Farewell.
I will just quickly go on mute while I wrap stream up. Alright. We shall wrap up there. I don't see anybody on right now. But I can, I will leave it go onto my auto host, because I'm not sure who it was auto host either, actually. So someone will probably pop up a couple of minutes after I'm done, because I'm going to disappear to bed as well, and I don't like to raid and disappear. I do try to, if I'm going to raid, I do try and stay in the stream for a bit. I don't like to just raid and then disappear, so I won't raid tonight. But I will be back tomorrow with some more D&D, and I will finish up stream there. Thank you all for being here, and I shall see you tomorrow.